Hey, what's up, everybody? How we doing? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Walgreens exclusive Quasar figure. Now, again, Walgreens exclusive. You can only get it at Walgreens. Moving aside Wendell Vaughn here, take a look at some of the packaging. Very nice, Quasar logo. A nice piece of art of Wendell himself. Same thing on the back, bigger image. Moving this down here, if you want to, you can read the description. Have at it, and put that back, grab him in, and take a look. And this is a good looking figure. I like it. I think it's a good representation of the Quasar. Kind of want to start off here. I think this head looks too much like Robert Redford. That's just me. Vaughn is, specifically this design at least, is meant to be a younger hero. He's a younger character, and the accentuated cheekbones and the swoopy hair and the jawline and everything makes him look a lot older than he probably should be. But that's just me. And it's not a bad head sculpt. I'm not bashing it. It's a good head sculpt, but I just don't think it fits him very well. But hey, to each their own. We have his, logo here. A very nice representation of the fact that his cape is usually just like black with stars and shining lights and everything, with just little bits of white paint on the inside. It's blue. This is a piece you can take off. You can take the cape off if you want to. His arms are pinless, which is nice. And he does have his quantum bands on the right and the left. A little bit of paint right here on the crotch piece. Legs are not pinless, unfortunately. And just nice red boots. Nice color. It looks good. It's a good representation of him. Not much to say else about him. He's on a kind of a mixture of a bunch of bodies, torso and lower body seems to be the Bucky Cat body for the most part. Feet are a little different, I believe, but I could be wrong. Not bad though. I like it. Now, if you're wondering who Quasar is a character created in the 60s and 70s who went under the pseudonym of Marvel Boy, and he was created by a litany of Marvel Comics classic creators like Roy Thomas and John Buscema and all those types who worked in the Marvel bullpen at that time. Now, again, he went under the pseudonym of Marvel Boy. This is his time as Quasar, and he became Quasar because he worked at S.H.I.E.L.D. and he graduated top marks in their field department, but they said he lacked a killer instinct, not talking about the game, but that he lacked that, and that he would not be great as a field operative because they don't think he would be able to take a life. And so he felt like a disappointment, especially to his father, who was a influential figure in S.H.I.E.L.D. He worked basically as just like an ops technician type. And one day his father was coming to visit for a presentation of the quantum bands he's wearing right now, and the soldiers that they picked put them on. He promptly incinerated, and Wendell put them on, and his lack of killer instinct and his very calm demeanor allowed him to handle the power of the quantum bands himself. He centered himself and made peace with what could happen, and just like that, he had gained their power. Now, he's been on many different teams. He's been on the Avengers. He's been out in space, fighting the Annihilation Horde and everything. He's a fun character. I quite like him. So, that's that. Now, articulation-wise, his head can look up not very far because of his hair. Look down not very far either because of his big chin. Can look side to side. It's on a ball joint, swivel. His torso, he can push his arms out pretty far. The cape does get in the way some, but thankfully it's movable, so you can change it around everything. Like I said, 360, out that far. Double jointed elbow, so it can go in that far. The torso has a ab crunch, which can go down that far and back that far. Again, this cape is softer and it is movable, so it actually works pretty well. Torso swivel. I get a full 360 of that torso swivel. There is a hinge at the wrist at a swivel. There is a hinge at the upper thigh, so you get a 360. Double jointed knees. Goes about that far. And a hinge at the calf, which goes that circle, and a ball and, no, it's not right, a hinge and a swivel at the foot. So there is his articulation, and now he looks like a dork. So moving him aside, let's take a look at the accessories. Now for the accessories he comes with a set of flying or karate chopping hands if you want, in a standard tan flesh tone, and a set of punching hands, the same on the other side but mirrored, and a set of flame or energy effects that attach to the fists, like so. You know, not bad. Usually Quasar has some sort of powers where he can create constructs of energy and things, but this is, I guess, a close enough representation, since they didn't want to make like a transparent chainsaw hand or something that he would create. I get it, a little disappointing, but hey, what are you gonna do? Now, bringing in some figures for a size comparison, we have the 20th anniversary Captain America figure, who scales well. He's taller. He should be. I think it looks very good. Bring in a character that Wendell has encountered in the past. We have the classic Thor/Ragnarok figure, which I have slightly repainted. Scales good, should be taller, and he is. So that works fine for me. And bringing in a figure who I just got, who I've been messing with for quite a while, we have the Black Panther figure from the Wakanda Forever wave, and he looks dope. Oh, can't wait to get a review out for him. I love it. Well, there's Wendell, there's Quasar, and solid figure. I like it a lot. Happy to have him on my shelf for my cosmic characters. A little disappointing. Again, I don't like the head skull very much. The body's overused, and I would have appreciated at least a different one. Maybe one with butterfly joints, but it's what we got. What are we gonna do? So yeah. If you liked it and you like this figure, you can pick it up at Walgreens if you're lucky. I've seen it on the website. I've seen it on the website go up for sale for quite a bit. So check there. But if you enjoyed this, please leave a like. Please leave a comment. Let me know if you'd like to see something in particular next, and I will see you next time. Take care.